What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So, Caitlin Clark, Time Magazine interview is still causing headlines throughout the world today because she just admitted to having privilege because of being white, and a lot of people was talking about this. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. There has definitely been a bunch of situations surrounding Caitlin Clark and race. We know that for a fact. A lot of people claim Caitlin Clark supporters is racist. A lot of people say Angel Reese supporters is racist, but make no excuses about it. Race has definitely played a role in both other two rookies' career so far, especially dealing with the media. Now, we know Caitlin Clark has been quiet for the most part ever since she got out of college. Caitlin really ain't said too much, bruh. She just been playing basketball, staying out the way, and you can't knock her for that. Well, in this Time magazine, just like I told y'all first thing this morning, I was the first one to report on this, and I told y'all, there is so much in this interview. Caitlin Clark probably talked for hours. Imagine what they did not put in. Caitlin opened up like a book and she spoke her piece. And in this segment right here, she talked about having white privilege and she wants to help uplift black players. Now, that comes as a surprise to many outside of basketball and people in basketball, because hearing Caitlin as a white female state that she wants to help uplift black players is surprising to many, especially when people try to paint this narrative that Caitlin Clark fans is racist and she might intend in line with her fans. Caitlin has said time and time again, she don't support racism stuff. She don't even want to attach her name to it. And as of right now, in this interview, she letting it be known she want to help black players. Now, when it first had went down with the WNBA having this major explosion on their hand, Caitlin then said in another interview she wanted to make sure if there was a way players could be paid for those sellout games that she played in. She wanted to make sure all of these players be paid in some shape, form, or fashion. Caitlin is letting it be known she is not selfish. She wants to make sure every player, no matter what your race is, you get uplifted, because she stated there is white privilege in the WNBA. This is shocking. Now, let's pull up what she had to say in that Time magazine interview today. And just like I told y'all, man, told y'all from the jump how it was going to be. And I told y'all, this interview was going to be groundbreaking in itself. Now, as y'all can see right here on the screen, NBA Central basically retweeted what Caitlin had to say. It said, Clark says, there needs to be a better effort to elevate black women in the WNBA. Goes on to say, I want to say I've learned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think is very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. Talk about a soul of a butterfly, bruh. Just when everybody tried to paint this picture about Caitlin, but the proof was right there in front of us the whole time. Caitlin ain't never said nothing racist. Caitlin ain't never said nothing crazy out of line. She ain't never said nothing to deter black people for not supporting her. But you want to know what happened? The media did. Angel did. All these different scenarios did. Created this monster illusion that Caitlin Clark was like many people that support her. No, she's not. I was just smart enough to see through it. And as you can see here, Caitlin is letting it be known she's not racist. She wants to help black women in the sport of basketball, especially the WNBA. This is amazing. We need to be blowing this up because a lot of people paint these pictures and different narratives about the young superstar to make it seem like she's like many of her supporters, when all actuality, she's not. Caitlin's a basketball player, and that's all she want to be, is a basketball player. Now, people try to paint these race narratives and stuff like that. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. All these different creators, all these different people in the media make these race narratives, pitting these two young women against each other, doing all of this to make it seem like there's some type of hidden agenda in the W. But in all actuality, it's other people that is making this agenda what it is. People like Cheryl Swoops, hate to say it, she just came off as a little, and she one of the people that should be getting bigged up for the greatness she did, but she's coming off a little, Am I wrong? But she's not the only one. It's a lot of them that come off a little, And I'm just great and happy that Caitlin took time to address this, man. She took time to talk about this, and this is awesome. Now let's check out some of these comments. It says, press up that Caitlin will someday see beyond the color of someone's skin. She already see beyond that. Stop seeking forgiveness for the sin of being born white. Dude, you sound silly. There's no sin of her being born white. She's just trying to make sure everybody get equal exposure, equal opportunity. Thought that was central. Somebody said KKK about to lose their minds. I don't know, man. Woke nonsense. 70% of the players in the league are black women. Well, that was fun while it lasted. That is a good way to tank most of your viewership. This dude is going in. Time to jump off the Caitlin bandwagon. If you were on it, she's just as woke as the rest. Black players shouldn't be elevated any more than the white players. Sports should be, I don't know what that is, but this dude is pissed off. What's his name? Adam hella mad. No, man, I feel Adam, though, in a sense, because Adam said all players should be bigged up, and that's what Caitlin's saying. You're misinterpreting what she's saying. She's not saying you should big up black players over white players. We know that white players get bigged up more than the black players. You know what I'm saying? So Caitlin is saying that it all should be equal. And that's all I'm saying. It all should be equal. No matter what the tone or the gesture is, it all should be equal. Caitlin ain't saying that black players should be bigged up more than white players. Like you trying to spin her words, to be for real. Somebody said, been thinking this. It's kind of crazy how one good white girl gets in the league and everyone immediately says the product got better, because it did. Like, let's just be for real. And I like Caitlin Clark. I was choosing her over Angel, but it was jarring to watch her calling it out herself. Makes her even more likable too. Yes, it definitely is, man. It definitely is. And just like I stated, man, it's raced on both sides of this thing, man. On both sides, on the white side and the black side. It's raced on both sides. And we got to hold those people accountable that look a little, and just go on from there. But definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about Caitlin Clark. Pretty much saying there is white privilege in the WNBA. And like always, man, keep them bills on. This is a discussion that we're going to have again. And like always, until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.